Zombie Fest, and here's going to be the nod to Mike over at Po' Boys. It started with 20 people having a pig roast and walking from Po' Boys to the theater to eat said pig roast and dressed up as zombies because he wanted people to see the town and how pretty the town is. And that was how it started. Fast forward probably 3 or 4 years, probably year 4-ish, is when it really got a lot of legs. And then we started having the parades and the bands. Then the next year, which was last year's, was rough. And I remember it was raining, it was muddy, and it was just 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. This year they want to go even bigger than that. I guess the town, at that point, from what I understand, saw it kind of like, okay, that's as big as we want anything to get. And if you can't keep it within that guideline, then we're going to have to not approve that. With the original proposal being shut down, I guess they went back to the drawing board one more time, and it never flew. Like, so, you know, the town was definitely already kind of looking at something smaller and not as into the evening as they wanted to do.
Milton Theater Zombie Fest is an annual fundraising event for the Milton Theater. It benefits 4 Milton charities, mainly the Milton Theater, the Milton Community Food Pantry, the Milton Fire Department, and the Milton Public Library. The event this year is here at Dewey Beach. We've got the Kids Zombie Fest, we've got bouncy houses, face painting, we've got roaming attractions for the whole family. We have the zombie walk at 8 o'clock. So all the zombies are gonna assemble in front of North Beach, and then we're gonna be walking over to the Bottling Cork. The initial plan for Zombie Fest this year was to be a street party. Unfortunately, there were some restrictions in Milton that did not allow us to close the streets.
And the other side of that is I know those guys had a lot vested in it too. So, you know, they had to find a home, and they found one. They got Highway 1, Dewey Beach. I think it's great. I think they're gonna go down and hopefully have a great turnout there as well. We've been promoting them as well. We've been giving out free tickets at our stand. You know, we've been doing that this morning and making sure that people understand that they can come here, do 11 to 4 family activities, drop your kids off, and then go have a party at Zombie Fest, because that's what it's going to be. You know, and that's kind of what it should be, but maybe not here so much.
A lot of the original stuff that were supposed to be for Zombie Fest this year is still here, just on a more intimate space. It actually works out really well because it just makes the event tighter.
When all this kind of came about and Mary walked into the shop just to drop off some tickets, and I was like, well, we got talking about, man, because Zombie Fest was going to Dewey, and we were waiting for the official announcement, but everybody kind of knew. And I said, well, you know, I'm doing my anniversary thing anyway, so why don't you guys do something? Like, have pumpkin painting, or let's have a fall thing. Let's kind of get doing this. And we started talking different names, and it was Catherine over at the Garden Club who said, you know, Milton used to do this fall in the Milton event. So we looked into it. We loved it. We loved the idea because it's a fall festival, and it utilizes everything in our town that we were able to bring all of what Milton has to offer to this little bit of a strip and give everybody a chance to kind of shine in their own business.
We did fall into Milton multiple years ago, and with the Zombie Fest moving to Dewey later in the day, we thought we could pull something together in town in the afternoon, and everybody had a great time. We had some vendors, we had food.
You know what? It was a great turnout. I didn't expect this much. I really did. There had to have been probably close to 300 people roaming around the town, interacting. We ended up, we only had 3 places for costumes. We just came up with 3 more because we had to do 6 because there was just so many people that showed up.
We had the theremin contest earlier, which was a blast. We had music, the Ghostbusters, so I was really happy to see the community come together, and we all pulled it together in like 3 weeks' time. How did we do this? But it was a great success. So thanks everybody for coming, and look for us again next year.